to air it at all. It is the most uncomfortable I've ever been on television.
Lauren Cleary is a 26-year-old.
By the way, if you see the image blur, it's not me, it's from the show directly. So today we're gonna talk about why women cheat and how women cheat and how women will be able to get away with it. And not get away is our society like do not put a fences to it or emphasize about faithfulness to women but punish more the men.
Hair salon assistant.
Lauren's husband, father,
Mother, sister.
brother. As an employee of a hair salon, have you ever told a customer you liked their hairstyle when in fact you didn't?
I have never.
True.
Have you ever flashed a stranger just for laughs?
Yes.
True.
Would you give food
So basically, like I said, women are opportunities. So basically, whenever they see a good opportunity, they're gonna take it. They're gonna personally maximize it. If you're a simp, she's gonna go further. If you are not a simp, she's gonna stand back and then criticize all decision and then make aware that if you're gay or stuff like that, trying to shame you. But there are opportunities. Every opportunity that she gonna take, she gonna use in her advantage, regardless she's married or not. You as a boyfriend or husband, you think your woman is faithful. I'll tell you that if you live your life pretending that woman is not faithful with a relationship or not, you'll be peaceful at yourself. But if you think you got a good woman and she's a faithful, and then the next thing you know, she's gonna be cheating on you, and then we're gonna be in shock. But if you treat her like she at one perfect time, she gonna be cheating. Also, but she gonna have a fling. Most of the time, you're gonna treat her accordingly, and that's why men don't get married because they feel like it's a trap. Today she can be faithful to you, and tomorrow she gonna be cheating, and the next thing you know, she gonna be gaslighting, and next thing you know, use it to get half of your stuff. That's a problem we have for
to a stray dog before you would give it to a homeless person?
Yes.
True.
Have you ever derived pleasure when one of your siblings has gotten into trouble?
Yes, I have.
True.
Have you ever been fired from a job for stealing money?
Yes.
True.
Your husband is a police.
at this point. She blew her career because how can you admit that question and then you not change that question? Those are the things you bring to the grave, especially not on social TV. Now people know you're first of all you're not honest, second of all you're a robber, you steal money from your company. So basically, when she applied for another job or whatever job she's probably doing, they probably let her go, fire her on intents that are bad faith. So basically, so she just destroyed her own car on national TV. So that's why I say, guys, it doesn't matter what you do in the game. Make sure the game is about fun. It's not about your own personal life. Because when you mix the game, your personal life, it's gonna be backfire at you. And the worst case possible is for your career, your relationship, your environment. And then sometimes you gotta move out of the city. Sometimes you move a country, move out of the state. So to protect your personality, change your hair, your name, your personality, everywhere you go to make sure that nobody recognizes you. But this is the point that she's doing. She's just selling her, especially her life and her work life, and then think that HR shouldn't know, now the whole society know. If you stole money, if you cheat on the society, most likely you're gonna be cheating on your husband because you love money. So that's the whole point of her base cheating for me, I think.
Police officer. If you knew you wouldn't get caught, would you steal money from your place of employment?
No, I would not.
True.
Since you've been married, have you ever pretended to be asleep in order to avoid having sex with your husband, Frank? Yes.
So at this question, a lot of women that always men always do that because one, she get mad at you. Second, because she told you to do something you didn't do. Third, because she checking out with other guys and then she doesn't want you to have it. Four, she been cheating and she doesn't want you to smell it or to know about it. Women always do that. If she's not in her period and then she's not time of the month, she if she tell you no, that's one of those things. Women are sexually active. The reason why she tell you no is because she got one of those alternatives, which is one, she has been cheating and she doesn't want you to catch her on the cheating because most likely after she cheats you're going to see that it's kind of loose. Second of all, she's planning to cheat with a guy that she doesn't want her moon gonna be ruining. Third, she just avoiding you because you didn't do something for her. She tried to do something. And four, something that she did and then she's still thinking about it. One of the four characters. That's why she did not use sex. Is nothing about your personality because whatever is doing that situation is gonna reflect on her sexual drive.
Pretended to be asleep, pretended to have a headache. So yes.
True.
Do you blame your husband for your lack of close friends?
Yes, I do.
True.
Would you ever be a surrogate mother for your sister if she were unable to have children?
Yes, I would be.
True.
Do you think your parents are proud of you?
No, I don't think my parents are proud of me.
True.
I love her unconditionally.
Do you know things about your father that you keep secret from your mother?
Yes, I do.
True.
Okay. Parents, you got to play a role, especially on those things, because a lot of things that women, especially people that's teenagers that's growing up, if they learn how to be sneaky and see you catching sneaky, and then you hide, especially relationship from the father or the mom, she gonna that person or the kids, they can be the daughter or the son, they're gonna be faithful relationship or totally trust on the other party because they feel like the person that the person they chose who was you or the father mom, you were cheating on the father or the mom who will bring in someone else, and then that kid catch you, that child catch you on the act. That person will never fully trust a relationship, and they have a commitment problem. And next thing you know, either A, they become players and then like don't want the commitment, or B, scare relationship, or either B, to the sex, be gay, or nothing else to do to the opposite sex. Parents, pay attention when you're doing your sneaky eye. Make sure your son or your daughter are not around because they're gonna play a major role toward the lifestyle, the way they behave, the way they live. Because at the end of the day, by the way they are, they're gonna follow you, and then at the end of the day, they're gonna make a conscious decision how to move on from now on. And especially if you bring in cheating inside your relationship, and then they find out, they will cheat as well and think that it's normal since you are the one that's a leader that do it, and you make sure it's normal, and for them so they can see it's normal as well. And if they decide to change that narrative, they either run away from you resentful or either hate you for it. But at the end of the day, parents make a big impact on the sexual orientation for the kids later on down the road.
You have $25,000. You want to continue?
I am really not concerned about the money. I feel a lot better getting everything I need to get off my chest. So.
Do you secretly stay in touch with any boyfriends that your husband does not know about?
No.
True.
Have you ever taken off your wedding ring to appear as if you were single?
Yes, I have.
True.
It's in place now.
Do you believe you might have been in love with a former boyfriend on your wedding day?
Yes, I believe I was.
True.
Okay, at this point, just gone down here for now because I want to work out with dignity. Like she said, she's not here for the money. I think she's using it as a girl to this is not therapy. Game is not therapy. If you have something to confess, curse it on a closed door. But nobody will be interested to know all those nonsense going on in your life. Because remember, the wedding day, you think she's the best one you have. You give her life, you give her heart, your heart to her, and then you say that you're the best I can have, and then I'm committed to you. And then the same day, she's thinking about another man that she's in love with, and then you dress a simp, and then she's trapped with you because the other guy in a relationship or the other guy doesn't commit to her. So you feel dumb. This is the worst case possible. This is the knife in the back. This is the worst fear ever. And is the husband, I will tell you that leave that relationship now, because at the end of the day, she didn't marry you for love. She didn't marry you because she felt attracted. She married you because it's convenient, either for age, either for social status, but never for yourself. That's what I tell people. Women are on business and marriage, and not here for love. The guy that she really loves doesn't want her. And then if that guy is able to commit to her, she thinks she can get better than that person. That's why, as a man, I'm telling you, it's a dangerous game when you play, when you marry a woman, because a long term, the man is gonna lose, is gonna lose, and for the men at the end of the day, long term. But for women, it's gonna be long term. It's gonna be financially stable, kids on the road, and then debt pay debt and next thing you know, take half of your stuff. That's why they want you to get married at a young age, between 25 to 45, because at that age you have a learning, you are resourceful, and then you can build. And then after 45, you see, after 45, most of those women, they divorce the men after 45. They have to for divorce, because at 45 the men barely gonna make money, and next thing you know, they're looking for a bailout, and that meant to ruin their life for the rest of his life, because it's 45. It's hard to start all over again, and this is a hard pill to swallow. But you gotta pee and piece to it. Once you're in peace to it, you'll be able to move accordingly, and it not just those women.
One more question gets you $100,000. Surprise guest
Oh my.
is your ex-boyfriend Frank. Mind you,
If I wanted to get back together with you, would you leave your husband?
you could avoid this right now by hitting the button, Frank.
Yes,
No.
avoid it. Avoid it, dummy.
I don't think anyone would want to hear that answer.
Do you believe I'm the man you should be married to?
Say yes.
True.
There's really nothing else I can really hear, so you might as well just go for it.
I'm gonna keep on going.
Since you've been married, have you ever had sexual relations with someone other than your husband?
Yes.
True.
Do you think you're a good person?
Honestly, I think I am a good person.
False.
Yo, this is how she lose her money, because she says she's a good person, but all those act doesn't make you sure you're a good person, because you cheat on her husband, you fantasize another guy in your, and when you get married, you stole money from your company, and then you cover for your parents, and the next thing you know, you're a good person. This is the most craziest thing ever. That's how I tell people, women can convince themselves with anything. If she believes she's a good person, she will do the craziest thing, and then make her believe that she is a good person, and then you think she's a good person, she gonna tell you the good thing person, and then the acting she does, she gonna, you're gonna be really surprised. For example, that's why some women stash your tire, and that's why some women slap you, that's also some women slap a man, that's why all this, and then hit a man, all this because they convince herself she's a good man. The way she acting is just a rational response to whatever the situation is, and then she gonna blame other people, not herself, for the action or the situation they put herself and her family if. So she's not no problem with that, put her family in that situation, but she says she's a good person. Her kids gonna hate her for that. Their family gonna hate her for that. Their husband, I don't think there's a relation for that. And at this point, the guy need therapy and whatever he need to get over it. But don't get back into that woman, because she's gonna ruin your life. She'll ruin your life, and social media, and there's no go back to it. And guys, be careful the woman you pay, because especially if she's a blonde, there's a most likely she's after your money, because blonde women, they know for a fact they have no better skill than to use her body as a leverage to cultivate money, and then elevate her lifestyle. No better, especially if she's blonde, because look at her mouth. As you can see, that's what she's been working on all of her life, and she relies on it. And then she had trauma since she was young, because the father, and that was cheating on the mother, bringing women, and she catch it. That's why she's not faithful in relationship. And guys, if you have a comment down below, and then